What's good? It's CJ, the content connoisseur, and today, bro, this has to be the funniest story I've seen all day. So SHEIN, right, a popular boutique for women, went to Atlanta, and this was what happened. You feel me? Oh no! Look at this. This is crazy work.
With this monstrosity of a line, this entire process took me over 3 hours, y'all.
3 hours. All right, we're gonna start from the top. We're gonna break down what SHEIN, and then we're gonna finish up.
2008, a new company would be started online that would change the world. The name of that company was called SHEIN, and it was started completely as an online shop. That means it wasn't like Macy's or The Gap. No, you couldn't go on and buy it. You just ordered online and it shipped to you. But nobody expected that within 15 years, this same company would be worth $100 billion. But what makes SHEIN very interesting is that it didn't get rich in China. It got rich in America. Why is that?
I think a lot of people will be surprised to see that Chinese people don't really know what SHEIN is. I know because I work in the online e-commerce space. I'm a digital marketing person. But in China, the e-commerce space is very decentralized.
As the young man said, many Chinese people don't know anything about SHEIN because most of the online boutiques are decentralized, meaning that you have a whole lot of competition. But by making clothes very cheap and shipping to the United States, even though all the taxes that the company pays coming into the States, it doesn't matter. SHEIN offers people affordability and value at the same time. So when it was announced that there was going to be a pop-up shop in Atlanta, people started going crazy.
Hear me out, y'all. I feel like SHEIN or SHEIN, wherever you guys call it, are doing these pop-up shops in these certain cities, like for example, my city, Atlanta, because they are testing out how the public is going to react for when they're about to open in these locations.
But wait, there's more.
I got there at 10:30 a.m. Doors didn't open until 11. When I got there, the line was outside the door. If you go early, prepare to wait in line for at least 2 to 3 hours. Initially, I heard that they were letting 150 people in at a time, so the line kind of moved quickly. But as people come out, they let people in. There's a couple ghetto people who was cutting the line and skipping the line.
This pop-up shop allegedly is running.
Oh, they're doing swag. They doing swag, sir. Oh my God. All right, listen. Why am I making the video? I'm making the video because in this video, people are recording themselves in line for 3 hours, complaining about the products, complaining about the clothes. And it's just like, why do y'all like to embarrass yourselves online, bro? I don't understand. I would never want to tell someone I waited 3 hours for clothes I didn't want. Why do y'all do this? This is crazy.
From August 7th to August 10th. I'm not sure it's still running right now, but it could be one more day.
Like, that's like me recording like a whole day of work, bro. Like, and not getting paid. Like, why do people record their L's, bro? This is an L. 3 hours? You waited 3 hours. 3 hours is almost half a shift, bro. This is crazy. Lord Jesus. Now, people, like you said, this is a Chinese-owned business, and they swag surfing. This is crazy.
This is why I hate Atlanta, bro. Like, y'all can't take serious. Like, y'all can't take serious. Every single thing, y'all have to turn it into a club event. Everything. Just can't even go out to eat for brunch, for lunch, for breakfast without y'all serving hookah, blasting music, and doing hellish. Now they done had a SHEIN pop-up shop, and these niggas done turned it into a club. Like, can we just shop in peace? Like, damn, do y'all have to turn everything into a party? Like,
Yes.
everything that Atlanta touched. Everything. Everything. Like, some people might like silence or peace when they shop. Y'all in there doing hellish. Like, good Lord.
SHEIN hit Atlanta with a pop-up event at Perimeter Mall, running from Thursday through the weekend. They pushed deals on clothes. I even heard.
So Thursday is a weekday, right? They said 10 to, what did they say, 10 to 2? And so that's the middle of the, these people weren't working. They called in to spend money.
Heard somebody mention $34 wigs. Not sure how true that is, but whatever they're selling, it worked because they had tons of Black women in Atlanta come out for some SHEIN deals. They clearly studied Black American culture because they knew exactly how to make it pop. They even opened the store swag surfing. You can't get more ATL than that. I don't think they turned the store into Magic City. Maybe it was getting closer to the compound or something. But despite the hype, a lot of people were not filling those long lines. And by the time they got in and went through the store, they said never again.
No, ma'am, we're not. No. Nobody got jobs?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
And there I was in the parking lot of Perimeter Mall with my little SHEIN outfit thinking I was going to land a brand deal until I saw this. And then I immediately said, no, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
We went to Sephora and then we went to Cheesecake Factory and called it a day. Absolutely not.
Wait, real quick. It's funny sis started out the video like, hold up, ain't nobody got a job? How all those people out there first thing in the morning before they even open like that? Listen, I'll tell you, when you visit a place like Atlanta, people are always outside for everything, and they're never on the way to work. But they always seem to have money, too. It's the craziest thing ever. But she got there and was like, no, not today. Like who? Blame her.
Never have I ever, and probably never will I ever, stand in line again for nobody, not even SHEIN. There at 10:30, I said, oh, this isn't bad, until the line kept on going and 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 going non-stop. Like, when does it stop? 10:46 now, still outside. At 1 p.m. when I finally got inside, I was a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie.
10:30 o'clock. Nearly
Underwhelmed for the variety that SHEIN has online. I expected way more. They definitely had some cute stuff and they kept on bringing new items out, but I wanted more. SHEIN likes to shop, but I didn't have much options to choose from. Prices were not exactly the same, but you have the option to scan and compare and decide if you want to buy it on option. I was disappointed that there wasn't much effort into the details and the branding. I get a free gift if you spend a certain amount of money. Or I'll give it like a 7 out of 10 experience.
Say is, if you're thinking about going this weekend, save your gas, sis, and don't. The line was, of course, incredibly long, but that was to be expected. However, it was not worth it for the selection. They gave us these popsicles while waiting, and honestly, this was the best thing they had going.
Oh, that's cute. They gave him some.
The popsicles is crazy. The popsicles are crazy. Oh my God. I don't know. Why do people do this, man? I don't understand. Why do y'all record? This is embarrassing, bro. Like, I don't mean like you going and shopping. I mean, like I wouldn't, there's no way logically I'm gonna record. I'm not standing in line for no 3 hours. That's when I was 15. Like, shout out to these women, dog. Listen, bro, Black Friday is dead. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Amazon, bro. I'm about to buy some Amazon stuff in a minute. Like, ain't nobody waiting in line, bro. Like, that's dead. That is dead. Hey, we got one more clip, bro. It's just insane.
I was so long, but because I had got there at 10:15 and I wasn't down by the parking deck like all them other folks, I thought that I would have a little time. But honey, they was cutting the line. Folks were bomb rushing the door, and by the time I got to the front, I was mad. I was very upset. Because what is this? Forever 21 is a huge store, and I was expecting for all that waiting, it would have been more than this. Look at my face. I could not hide my disappointment after all that waiting. I probably spent a minute and 30 seconds in this store just so I could show y'all what.
A minute and 30 seconds, bro. And she's been. Do you? Hold on. A minute. You spend a minute and 30 seconds in the mall. You waited 3 hours. if that's not an L, I don't know what it is, bro. Now this one right here, bro, I'm surprised nobody whooped her ass. Watch what she do.
Because like, look what's in this store. Let's see what this is good.
Cut.
Come, Sheen, come through. This is lean pants. Yes, this must be boy pants. This must be boy. Yeah, I'm disappointed because like, look what's in this store. It's so empty in here. It's not nothing in here. Like, I got one. Let me show y'all one thing in my bag. Literally, hold on, wait.
Then imagine the impatient, entitled people cutting the line. You already know can make things go easily from 0 to 100 real quick if you try that with the right person, only to get inside the store for this.
Like, I really.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I thought in my head, bro, there's no way that we going back to the big lines again. There's no way you can just buy everything online. There's no way. But I guess I was wrong. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to the internet. They constantly proving me wrong. And people have no shame. They will record themselves looking crazy. Bro, okay, imagine calling in for work, right? I'm gonna call in for work. I'm gonna go shop, and you sit in line for 3 hours, and then you go into the store for 2 minutes. It's CJ. I hope you had a good time. I did. I'm out.